Everyday injustice. Too many wrongful convictions. Corruption has infected the criminal justice system, leaving too many people helpless, fighting for their lives. Instead of receiving justice, people suffer. Is that why they say justice is blind?
Hello, and welcome to the Everyday Injustice Podcast. I'm your host, David Greenwald. For the past 10 years, we've operated Vanguard Court Watches in California, including San Francisco, Sacramento, and Yolo counties. Our goal? Expose everyday court injustices, and now, more broadly, shine a spotlight on injustices in the entire criminal justice system, in the form of wrongful convictions, police and prosecutorial misconduct, and mass incarceration. This podcast hopes to take it a step further and highlight criminal justice reform on a national level.
Everyday injustice.
Much to our new district attorney, Pamela Price. I speak not just for myself, but I also speak for the community. I had an opportunity to pray with our new district attorney. And one of the things that came to mind as I was praying and as I was speaking with our new district attorney, one of the things that came to mind was, how long will we face the very things that we're facing? How long will we enter the courtrooms and not receive the justice that we so deserve? How long will our people be incarcerated at mass numbers and yet still not free but be slaves in the prison system? I wondered, and as I was praying with our new district attorney, I began to think and I began to question myself about how long will I complain about the conditions of our nation, about the conditions of this city. How long would I complain? And even in the book of the Bible in Habakkuk, about chapter 1, Habakkuk complained about the conditions of the nation at that time. And many today are complaining about the conditions of the nation at this time. Many, like myself, are complaining about our judicial system, our district attorney's office, who has not charged officers when they should have been charged for their actions. I begin to wonder, when will it end? When will someone stand up and begin to call right, right, and wrong, wrong? I begin to wonder, when will it end? When will it end? When will it end? I said to myself. And as I was looking at the district attorney, as we talked and as we prayed, I began to say that she has the ability to make a difference in our communities. She has the ability to call right, right. She has the ability to call wrong, wrong. She has the ability to charge and not charge. And I began to say, with this ability, and as I listened to her, my heart began to say that she's on the level that can identify with me as a mother who's lost a child. She's on the level that can identify with those that might have been molested or raped. She's on the level that can identify going into the prison systems and into the juvenile hall. Yes. She's on the level that can identify and call the things that are wrong, wrong. And so I charge you today to do what's right, to stand on truth, to not allow the people to make you dizzy, to not allow the people to make you think that what you're doing is not right, but do what's right and what you've been called to do. And as the new mayor
Oakland resident. This is the moment we have been waiting for. And so I am exceedingly happy to join you in celebrating the community victory, which allowed Pamela Price to emerge as Alameda County's next district attorney. The country's and world's great progressive leaders. When I say the world, one of the world's greatest leaders, because I'm thinking that this surge, which has allowed for the victories of women of color all over the world, including right here in Oakland, our new mayor. I'm thinking about Francia Marquez, a friend of mine, an activist in Colombia, domestic worker, young black woman who is now the vice president of Colombia. I'm thinking about the victory of Lula in Brazil. His cabinet members are women. Aniele Franco, the sister of Marielle Franco, who was assassinated a few years ago because of the fact that she was a leader in the struggle to defeat police violence in the city of Rio de Janeiro. So I just want to make sure we capture the meaning of this victory on an international scale. Now, I am especially glad that I live in the city where Pamela Price is now in a position to teach us the true meaning of safety and security. A very long time. As a matter of fact, I was just remembering those evenings when we sat in my sister's kitchen, when Pamela and my sister Fania were in law school together.
By the way, the fire, she is on fire. She is beautiful.
Late 70s.
Yes, you are.
And I have followed Pamela's extraordinary career as an attorney defending the rights of those who have been targeted by racism and sexism. And as an activist, as an abolitionist activist, as Latifah pointed out, for a very long time, who has advocated for radical transformation of a system that thrives on racist-driven mass incarceration. A system which judges success by the numbers of youth who are incarcerated and the number of years they spend in the juvenile justice system or in jail or in prison. And I know that Pamela understands the meaning of that effort to rob us of the best of our young generation. She has experienced it herself. I wholeheartedly support our new DA. But I hesitated for a moment because I know that she could not do it alone. Knowing what happened across the bay, we have to be prepared to do more than what we have already done. Our votes for her enough. We have to persuade the members of our communities to show her our support when she stands against those who think that safety and security in our communities can only be achieved by jailing those who are without shelter, by incarcerating those with mental and emotional disorders. We need to stand up against over-criminalization and over-incarceration. Repetitive and transformative modes of true justice and our eyes on freedom.
District Attorney Pamela Price.
That's right now.
So this transition team and the work that they are doing is unprecedented. In the history of Alameda County, Pamela has assembled a team that brings decades of experience, skill sets, and determination to change how justice will be administered. Let's give a round of applause to the transition team. I don't think the stage is going to fit everyone. All right. I want the stage to see if we can move this over so that you all can get a great picture of our district attorney.
I love the dress, the purple.
Put your right hand up. I, Pamela Price, solemnly swear to affirm that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California against all enemies. Okay, go ahead and shut that off.
Availability is crucial.
We love you, Antoine!
We hear all the women telling him, turn it off completely. Okay, we're gonna redo this. Okay.
Reset.
All right, here we go. I, Pamela Price, solemnly swear to affirm that I will support and defend. That I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California. That I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. And that I will in faithfully discharge the duties upon which I am about to enter. All right. So do you take this oath?
I have taken the oath.
Well, now you are district attorney.
Thank you to George Powell and Norman Mouse Quake Barrett for the use of our opening, Everyday Injustice. You can see more of George's music at www.justiceforgeorgepowell.com. That's justiceforgeorgepowell, all one word, .com.